Sometimes when we are going through things and God allows us to go through things, we begin to see what it is that maybe we were running from, or I feel like sometimes our eyes are opened up. It's been a minute since I've seen, it's actually my first time coming to my father's grave site since the death and burial of my father. It's been a year now, and I honestly been avoiding this place because it's real. Like I can't call him, I can't see him, and when your life is like falling apart, that's my terminology right now, where you feel like it is. Sometimes you become more aware of everything around you, people, feelings, emotions, stuff that you thought you were over. You find yourself thinking about all those things. I honestly spent a lot of my time running from, my feelings about things, my problems, because I just was so afraid of not really being who I thought I was. I felt like um, I lived a lot of places and I experienced a lot of things. And I feel like we kind of create a version of ourselves that is sometimes safe for us, but it may not be who we all the way are. Maybe not having your feelings protected or validated, you may protect or cover part of yourself, um, and preserve that part because it's vulnerability. Um, I'm no longer living that type of person that's afraid to feel, afraid to share, afraid to just love, afraid to grow. I want to feel all of whatever life brings. Losing my father, I realized that vulnerability of that little girl, um, growing up super close to my dad, and then when I ended up in foster care, that kind of caused a wedge in my relationship with my father, because I was young when I ended up in foster care, and so. But I remember growing up, and I remember being so close to my father and wanting to always be around him, and I was a daddy's girl. Um, Losing my father, it really did unlock something inside of me. I feel like now that I'm a parent and mother, I uh, I just feel everything more, and so I just decided that a lot's happening in my life, and I needed to see him, and I needed to talk with him and converse with him and let him know how I'm doing. Um, we have a song. It's our song. It's actually one of my favorite last moments with my father. It's called "Better" by Khaled. I'm not gonna sing it because obvious reasons, copyrighted rules. But listen to that song, and that song right there really is crazy because me and my dad had the most special moments listening to that song. It just became our song, and so I'm gonna do a piece with that, something with that. Um, that's just dear to me because it's very dear to me. No one ever wants to lose a parent. No one ever wants to deal with the loss, and so I'm just I'm finding out my vulnerableness. I'm figuring it out, and I'm not afraid anymore to be vulnerable. I'm not afraid to be honest that I'm not okay. I will be okay, but right now I'm not, and that's okay. You have to be okay with not being okay. Um, you guys have been so supportive and so just tied in and connected, and it means so much to me. I appreciate everybody who even take the time to send me their phone numbers so we can get on little chats and calls to just discuss life and kind of connect deeper. Um, there are really good people out there. And then, of course, there's the people that, they throw Christianity in your face and try to annihilate your whole religious background because they don't know every single wrong or flaw or whatever bad thing has happened in your marriage that's caused your marriage to be where it's at. Um, no one would ever know every single detail of anyone's relationship. And I've never been that type to like share every single intimate detail about what happened with me and Riley. Me and him both know, whether people believe it or not, we have a mutual understanding, because we're adults. We both love each other. I will always love him. I know he loves me. Um, and we have beautiful children. And I mean, that is the short and sweet of it all. It's life, and God knows exactly what I've done and what how important all this was to me. I do understand when you open up the conversation for these types of things, you're gonna get a lot of people understanding and needing and happy that they know someone else is going through it, so they're not by themselves. And that's the whole point of why I shared it, is because it's my real life. And I know you guys would have noticed and caught my energy and would have seen less and less and less and less of Raleigh, and would have seen different location change and things like that. And you guys would have questioned things, because, I mean, who wouldn't? But the reality of the situation is that we are real people with real problems. And God is the only person that knows and judges the heart of man. People will judge your outward appearance. God will judge, the inner, the heart, what's really going on. I don't have to prove why this is our reality. I never had to, never will. Everyone has their lives and have their things going on. The only difference is mine is in front of a camera. Um, I'm growing and I'm learning. I'm taking it a day at a time. My life is not over, and even though I feel such a shift in my life right now that it's like I'm scared, like anybody would be. Um, I'm okay to say that I'm scared. I'm okay to say that the uncertainty drives me crazy. Um, but I know what I want. I know who I am. And even though I've lost grip of myself behind roles and, in different situations and things like that, I don't regret anything I've done. I don't regret marrying Riley. I don't regret, having 3 beautiful babies by him. I don't regret anything in my life. Everything that's happened to me and that happened in my life has brought me to where I am today. I still have a lot of life to live. I'm only 26 years old. I'll be 27 July 24th. I've done and I've committed my life to every role that was assigned to me. And I did it to the best of my ability. And God knows that. I'm not losing my Christianity because of a failed marriage. And I feel like Christians should be careful with those types of words or condemning people, and they don't even know the half of any of the situation. Of course, you don't feel like what I'm telling you is, for some people, it's not good enough to walk away from a situation. And that's because you don't know the full story. And I'm being real honest, you'll never know the full story. Because these are real lives, real people, and I still love Riley. And I know he still loves me. And that's all that matters. And we love our children, and we're going to take care of our children. And we're going to do whatever necessary work that's needed for us to be better people. This does not destroy our future or our connection or relationship with Jesus Christ. Come on, you guys. And I really hate that sometimes people take those type of stances when it comes to things like that, and I understand why. But already in a very sensitive thing, me being Christian and him being Christian, you ought to know that we've been through all kind of emotional things around this situation because of our religious background. But again, I don't feel no shame for choosing and understanding that when it's my time to move on, and when my focus needs to be on my kids and my success and me being able to get to a better place in my life. And that's okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And I appreciate those who want to go on this journey with me. It's unknown. It's foreign. It's scary. But it's real. I'm never going to live a fake life for anybody. I'm never going to pretend to be happy or live miserable for no reason. Life is too far precious than that. And I would encourage anybody who's at a crossroad of determining what's healthy for them and what's best for them, or when their time is up, to actually listen to those feelings and trust God. Because God does not put anything on you, more on you than you can bear. And God has seen far more relationships and situations, and God understands far more than people. I thank you guys for being a part of this journey with me. I thank you for all the support. I thank you for all the people that I'm, chatting with, getting to know, and I still have plenty more people to contact. And, thank you for sending me y'all numbers via DM. I'm on my Instagram. It's Angie, y'all. And just talking with me. It's good. It's good energy. Nothing but good energy. That's all I need in my life. And I thank you guys, those special people that constantly gassing me up in my DMs, like, you got this, girl, you good. Because that's what the world needs. No one needs to be kicked while they're down. And if you're doing the kicking, you're soulless. You have a very hard life that you got ahead of you. If you take joy in kicking people while they're down, and take joy in people's sorrow. No one has any grounds to point any fingers about anything pertaining to my relationship with Raleigh and our separation. That's going our separate ways. Because y'all don't know even the half. And so just be careful with the judgment. Thank you for those who supported me, reaching out to me, and just looking out for me. Like, y'all don't even have to do the things that y'all doing. But y'all just doing it. And I just love y'all for that. The next few videos are going to be me walking out this revelation. And I hope y'all ready for it. Because y'all going to get to know me, for real, and my vulnerability, and watch my life unfold. God got his hands on me, always did. I'm not worried. I'm thankful God is providing financially. God is everything that I have, and everything that he's doing for me. He's bringing it and making a way for me. And I'm just grateful for that. I'm grateful for y'all. I'm really and truly, honestly grateful for you all. I love y'all so much. And I can't wait for you guys to see, God's blessings and his hand on my life. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next video.